What's up, everybody? So, as you know, WPLL has started. A lot has changed. It's a different format, different set of rules. So I thought it would be a great idea to give you guys the inside scoop on the different rules so that when you watch us play, you understand a little bit more than you would have beforehand. So here's a deep dive into the rule changes for the WPLL. First of all, the field is actually shorter. So unlike college fields, which range from 100 to 120 yards, the WPLL field is actually much, much shorter. It's 60 yards wide by 80 yards long, which is significantly shorter than before. The 80 yards is goal line to goal line, and then there's 15 yards behind the goal. So a little more room behind the cage and not as much in between the goals. So shorter fields, which for middies, huge benefit. Second thing you'll notice is that the restraining lines aren't actually on the 30s. The 50-yard line or the midfield line acts as our restraining line. So if you go over the 50, you're offsides, whereas in college and normal rules, it's the opposite 30. Another fun fact about the restraining line is if you go offside, so let's say you go offsides over the 50, it's a yellow card, which means that you go man down on defense or man up on offense. In terms of number of players, so there's only 6 on offense and 6 on defense. It's very, very similar to the men's rules. You hold 3 people back, so it's 9v9 plus a goalie, which turns into 10 on 10. So you have 6 on offense, 3 held behind the 50-yard restraining line, and then obviously a goalie. 10 on 10 allows for a little more room on offense, longer slides, harder defense, a little more space to clear, and overall, a much more enjoyable game to play. So, timing. Unlike college, which has 30-minute halves, we have 4 15-minute running periods. That allows for the game to be moving fast, for us to get breaks, so that we go hard for 15 minutes, get a little break, can put on more of a show, and can put in a lot more goals, hopefully. So, new to the college scene over the past couple years has been a shot clock. The WPLL is kind of pushing that one step further. Rather than a 90-minute shot clock, we're going for 60 seconds. So over on the change of possession, it's a 60-second shot clock, which is really fast, very difficult, but it speeds the game up, makes it very high energy, high paced, and much more enjoyable for viewers to watch. So you only get a minute to put the ball in the back of the net. A middie's dream. Something else that's interesting that you guys might have noticed was if a foul occurs and there's an 8 meter awarded, rather than going to the hanging hash or the first inside hash, all 8 meters are taken from the center hash. If you shoot behind the 8 meter, it's a 2-pointer in any shot, but especially for 8 meter shots with fouls in the 8, they're trying to make it more enjoyable, get some of the longer range shots in, and so the center hash provides a great opportunity for that. And just to clarify, 1 point is awarded for shots inside the 8 and 2 points awarded for shots outside of the 8. And there's no 12. So the 8 is really the guideline for the defense. Makes it a little tricky for offenses. We felt like we were getting super crunched in because we're so used to having the 12. But it's super easy to adjust and provides, again, a lot more space and movement and less confusion with lines. And last but not least, overtime. So overtime has shifted a lot over the past couple years collegiately as well as in the pros. For the WPLL, you'll obviously have a sudden death overtime period. If no one scores in that period, then it becomes like a penalty shot shootout. Team members, you each get 5 players from each team to shoot a shot beyond the 8, and whoever scores the most wins. And another detail, so you can't run into the 8. So it's not like a hockey shootout where you can skate up into the crease and then shoot. It has to be outside the 8. So the shot has to be shot before the player crosses the 8 meter. So again, looking for some long range rips and hopefully some really fun goals. Better get out and practice my rips. All right, so with that, that's a wrap on sort of the new changes that are looking to be seen in the WPL season this summer. A lot of it has caused this game to be much more fast-paced, much more energetic, much more fun to watch. And we're hoping that while we love it as players, you guys love it as fans. So any feedback for us would be awesome. Hope to see you guys at our next game, July 23rd in Rising Sun, Maryland. Go fight.